Welcome into my show. Today we're talking about soul contracts and how to break free from the matrix. With that being said, we are going to have Richie explain it. This guy is super funny too, so tune in.
Hi, this is Rich. How you doing? Hey, let's talk about soul contracts in the Matrix.
That's,
Yeah, I just found out recently that the basically the Matrix, the real Matrix, the one we're stuck in, is a real thing. With I learned a lot of details, the technology of it. It has to do with mind control and limiting our perception. Yeah, and because of mind control, different ways of controlling the mind, our thoughts, our thinking and stuff, it limits us, right? And so the Matrix has always been, the movie, it's been a consensus dream. Everybody's stuck in they're dreaming a dream together, and some outside forces and sources are in control of the dream. In other words, control of everybody's mind, everybody's thinking, getting us to think and dream the same dream together, and all kinds of interference from external forces and sources. And in the movie, it's the machines, right? The AI. Well, there's a real matrix, and it's controlling the thoughts, the minds of everybody on Earth. So I just learned about this, right? Learned the details. And you can find more of those details over at Cosmic Agency YouTube channel. Tons of videos. There's some that will be about the Matrix. Highly recommended. Best stuff I've ever found on the Matrix. And it just brought it home what the Matrix really is to me on a new, deeper level. And also, the Matrix is basically, because it's your mind and your mental phenomena, what about it is that it's our limiting beliefs by virtue of our limited perception that is causing us to believe things. Our perception is limited. We've got a mind fog. We can't think clearly. We can't think brilliantly. Our intelligence is kind of in a mind fog, half asleep, so to speak. We can't see the way things really are. And so we're susceptible to lies and deception, bullshit. And so our perception, being that way, limited, causes us to believe different things than we would believe if our perception was real high and clear. Like, let's just say something simple like and this has to do with agreements, which has to do with soul contracts, which has to do with ways to revoke these agreements and break free of the matrix. This is where we're going with all this. And you can learn how to do this on my website at richwest.net. I have a course on soul contract revocation. Yeah, but this new part of it has to do with the matrix is composed of what we've agreed to believe. The matrix is our mental construct, what we've agreed to as our reality based on our limited perception, based on our perception having been limited on purpose by external forces, and based on high technology that can influence what we think and feel. If somebody can influence what you're thinking and get you thinking other things and feeling certain ways, they're controlling your mind. They're controlling your thoughts. There's mind control. And what they're trying to get us to do is agree to things. And they're trying to get the entire planet, the entire population to agree to things. It's called the collective unconscious. So because we're unconsciously agreeing to things, or we're agreeing to things and we're not seeing how deep it goes, and it kind of snuck up on us, and it's not true, but we're agreeing that it is. It's not the real reality of things. It's our belief about what things are, and we've agreed to it. It's like walking into a trap. It's an ambush, and you and your guys are boom, 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 boom. and you believe it's safe, and you believe this is the right way to go, and the source that told you that this is the right way to go to get to where you're going. You believed this, and this was deception and lies, but you believe it. So this is your reality, that this is the right way to go. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ambush. Gotcha. Your limiting beliefs, because you agreed that this was a good source of information, and you agreed that the information was accurate, reliable. This creates your reality that is false, that this is a safe way to go. Ambushed. Not safe. It wasn't the real reality. It was deception. And what you thought was real was manipulation, deception. That thinking, that limited thinking, that's what we call the matrix. And there's so much you will do because of your mind-controlled or manipulated, influenced thinking through propaganda, news media, education, science, university, government, health, education, welfare, all these information sources and authorities laying stuff in on you, government, military, what we're learning from ETs, some of it's reliable, some of it isn't. How do we tell? Our perception has been limited on purpose. You can find more about this in videos over at Cosmic Agency. But this is how it works. And then I realized the tie-in to the Soul Contract Revocation course that I offer. The Soul Contract Revocation course is it teaches you how to find those agreements that you've made, those limiting agreements. It's the same ones that create our matrix. And I go, oh wow, the Soul Contract course is a way to break free of the matrix. It really never connected so clearly and so well until recently. So I go, I gotta make a video about this. So when you so what I've decided to do is well, I wanted to share with you the relationship between these two. So if you're interested in breaking free of the matrix or doing soul contract revocation work, I have a great course that teaches you how to do that. And as a special offer, I'm going to give it a shot and see how it works. I'm going to offer the course at the regular price, but for like $1 more, you will get a training consultation with me, a 1-hour training session with me on Zoom live. So you buy the course and you'll get also you'll get a 1-hour tutoring, training, coaching, counseling on the soul contract stuff. Or if you want, I got this covered and you just want to talk to me about some other thing, that'd be okay too. So yeah, it's kind of a special offer. I want to do kind of launch this new understanding and realization about how our agreements are that which create the matrix, the real one, which is our mind, our trap, our limitations within the consciousness. Yeah. So that's what I want to share with you. And so go over to richwest.net, take advantage of the special, and I will see you live on Zoom. Yeah. We'll set up an appointment. We'll hook up, and
real quick, you guys, we'll watch this one and then we'll be done.
There is a skill and a formula.
The goal of being a deep, free, and original thinker. But that goal wasn't always a conscious goal. At the start, as the self-actualization process goes, it started as an unconscious goal. It was very shallow. I wanted to become a deep and free thinker for the sake of others' acceptance. I wanted to sound smart intellectual and deep, but I didn't really care about being a deep thinker. I cared about being accepted by others, but in a non-mediocre way. I wanted to be different. With time and after burning through that karma, I realized that becoming a deep thinker is more than that. It is the key to creative success or success in any endeavor in your life. If you want original success or you want to pave a new way for not only your own life, but a new path for others to follow, then you have to prioritize deep, free, and original thinking. But before we can understand what deep thinking actually is, we need to understand the opposite. We need to understand what shallow thinking is. Shallow thinking is taking what you see as law and never seeing beyond your sensory perceptions, or thinking that what you see is all there is, thinking that a piece of the cosmic puzzle or a little piece of the cosmic image is all that there is. You see the piece and you think that's it. There's nothing beyond that. There's no depth. There's no connection. There's no relationship to other things. There's nowhere else for your mind to go, so it gets stuck there. It gets closed off or closed-minded to that little thing that you are focused on, in narrow focus, not being able to see or open your mind to the potential of other things, and that is the problem. I talk about closed-mindedness so much because open-mindedness, radical open-mindedness, and being open and critical with your thinking is extremely important to any kind of creative work. Because taking what you see or perceive with any of your senses, any of your five senses, sight, sound, taste, whatever it may be, touch, it doesn't make sense to have complete and utter faith in that one specific thing, because our sensory perceptions and how we interpret things are backed by our conditioning, so how we were raised, the environment that we live in, the context or lens that we are viewing the world from, the goals that every single individual is pursuing, whether they're conscious of those goals or not. Like working a job, you are probably unconsciously pursuing the goal of your boss. And so it doesn't make sense because everyone is going to interpret whatever they see in a different way, and then closing your mind.
Okay. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. And for now, your boy is out. See you later.